you bought the business. You probably did some like pro forma calculations of what you could improve. You probably had some, quick sort of SWOT analysis, and you thought about strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And you went in with this idea, I imagine, generally. And then 6 months later, I'm curious, or maybe now with 6 years of hindsight, how many of the things that you went in thinking were the strengths and the weaknesses and the opportunities and the threats, how many of those turned out to be right? I mean, clearly there was a lot of strengths and a lot of opportunity because the business is, more than doubled, or tripled nearly. But how much were you right or wrong on the way in? I'm just curious.
I kind of jumped into this thing. It was just with both feet.
Yeah.
You can always go through and do these pro formas on Excel, right?
Yeah,
it's like meaningless, right, to do, right? Because you have no idea once you get in there.
Right.
Right. I mean, so we got in there, we were in we got to save our biggest customer, right? I mean, that was the first thing the obstacle we had to overcome.
Sure.
And then then it became a game of, okay, how are we going to grow this business?
Right.
Right. So it was almost, thinking back, it wasn't like I had a concrete plan, which was, hey, and we used to have these going in private equity.
Right.
Here's our first 100 days. This is what we're going to do.
Right.
It was kind of like, okay, I'm just going to get into this, kind of understand it a little bit, and we're going to start operationally improving. Right. And we're going to learn.